My father, he had a motto, which was basically, do it once, do it right. And I tried to live that as well. I thought that was very wise.
What did he mean to you?
My dad?
Mm-hmm.
He meant everything. I was 28 years old, and my father had a cerebral hemorrhage at work on a Saturday. And on Monday, I had to come into work and assume the leadership position at Gardetto's, not really knowing what it meant to be a leader. I had watched my dad, I had worked beside him, but I didn't know what it really meant, and it was a very scary time. This crisis actually ended up being a catalyst for the birth of our snack mix. We were making breadsticks that were 32 inches long, and we were using 6-inch increments, which left a 1-inch piece of scrap on either end. This was our waste, and my mother was taking it from the plant, and she had developed a seasoning and had made this wonderful mix that everybody was enjoying. My dad, he didn't think that the product would sell. The fact that he didn't believe in it at first was just the fuel that I needed to be able to take it, package it, put it into our company station wagon, and sell it out of the car.
And she created this unique route to market. They went first to the vend class of trade, the vending machines, and then they went to the club business, Sam's. So before these big branded food companies could even be aware of them, they had this huge loyal consumer base.
It's just one of those grassroots stories of perseverance and hustle that results in success. That I love that stuff. I mean, that's the American way.
The Gardetto family business really had 3 generations. Nan's grandfather was a corner bakery. The second generation was her father, a breadstick business. And then Nan's impact was the snack mix business that she created.
And it wasn't as though she was coronated or handed a clear path for her to just step on and walk straight ahead. She bushwhacked her way through and really created all these paths for what could be possible in growing a business.
My dad, he actually didn't want me to come into the business. He hadn't had a choice. I had finished my father's legacy. I had finished my grandfather's legacy. It was time to start my own.
Everybody could have just ridden off into the sunset, but Nan wanted to do it again. And so here comes Baptista's Bakery.
I got a pretty scary vision the first day I walked into the plant, and truly these words came into my head. You will put everything you have into this business, emotionally and financially. You will almost lose it, but at the end, you'll be able to turn it around and it will be successful.
There were times when I was sitting back saying, somebody needs to blink, because she's putting everything she has into this venture, and I sure hope it's successful.
And I remember talking to the attorney, it stayed with me a long time, but Jack said, I'd never bet against Nan, but because lightning doesn't strike twice. And God rest your soul, Jack, but it struck twice, and it struck really hard the second time.
She can bring an idea to market. She understands the demand. She understands the industry, and she's learned all this on her own.
When Baptista's was sold, Nan decided that every employee received a bonus.
I just believed that I had to say thank you for what was created, and I didn't want to be the only one to benefit from it.
She's just been so committed to doing things on an ethical basis. That's not the norm, and she's taught me that it can be.
Through Richard, I now am mom to 16-year-old Haley and 13-year-old Sam. Haley's a type 1 diabetic, and she's lived her life since 3 with diabetes. And Sam going through this health challenge right now with cancer. I mean, I'm so proud of both of them. Talk about having to deal with adversity at a young age.
I would describe Nan as really a caregiver at heart. I think she's a born caregiver in that she's genuinely wants to make sure the people around her are doing well.
Even in her board work, she's tended to focus on making people's lives healthier and better.
Her foundation, Everyday Good, that is a mantra for her life.
It's brand new. Literally, I just funded it. The ultimate vision I have for it is that it helps people lead and achieve their best lives. And I mean that in an emotional, spiritual, and physical sense.
Congratulations, Nan, for all your success. We're proud of you.
It's been really a pleasure working with you all these years.
Nan's the most benevolent person I've ever met. It's a well-deserved honor. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nan!
She's not the boss, she's Nan.
I'm a better person for knowing Nan Gardetto.
I've been blessed to have her, both as an employer but also as a friend.
My dad always said, if you take care of the people, the business takes care of itself. And he was absolutely right.